In Cinema 4D Release 18 and greater, you have native support for logarithmic substance materials. These are parametric materials that are created in Substance Designer. And what I mean by parametric is that most of the materials actually have a number of parameters that are exposed in Substance Designer so that you can adjust these materials on the fly within Cinema 4D and actually change the overall appearance of the material. Now, you don't even need to purchase Substance Designer in order to make use of substances in Cinema 4D. Simply go to a Logarithmic's Substance Share site, which has a lot of free substances that have already been created for you. Go into the materials list and you'll see hundreds of substance materials ready for download. So we'll just go ahead and choose the rock category. And I'm going to go ahead and grab this Mordor rock right here. And we'll go ahead and download that. We'll save it to the disk. And then we'll simply extract this. And inside of the file that you download, there will be an SBSAR file. You might also see an SBS file, and that's actually the definition that you can load into Substance Designer. The SBSAR is the compiled substance that you can use in Cinema 4D. So you always want to look for an SBSAR that you can use in Cinema 4D. Once you have an SBSAR file, you can load it in Cinema 4D using the Substance Engine Load Substance option, or you can simply drag it into Cinema 4D from the Explorer or Finder. And you can see that it shows up here in the Substance Asset Manager, which you can get to from Pipeline, Substance Engine, Substance Asset Manager. So now we'll go ahead and replace this existing stone texture with our Mordor rock. I'm just going to Alt drag over the existing texture, and that's going to replace all the instances of it. And if you select the substance in the Asset Manager, you can adjust the properties in the Attribute Manager. So here we'll go ahead and increase the resolution of the substance. I'm going to go ahead and set it to 1K. And we can go in and maybe increase the secondary form strength. And this is where you get all that control to actually adjust the appearance of the texture here in Cinema 4D. Now down here in the output section, you'll see the various maps that are being created through the Substance Engine. And Cinema 4D has automatically created a material for you based on these maps. Now there's quite a bit of flexibility in what type of maps you can output from Substance, but Cinema 4D has a default mapping where it determines the best place to put each type of material. So you can see here in the Substance shader that the color has gotten the base color of that texture. And down here in the diffusion, we have the ambient occlusion. You can, of course, go ahead and change this. You can pull up any of the individual channels within the shader options. So you can totally customize how this material will be utilized in Cinema 4D as well. So that's a quick overview of how you can use substances in Cinema 4D, even if you don't own Substance Designer. We're going to go into more detail with substances in future quick tips, but also be sure to check out the Substance Designer for C4D tutorial here on Cineversity. If you found this quick tip helpful, please like, share, and visit Cineversity.com for more great Cinema 4D tutorials and resources.